Hello champs! Welcome back to our channel Learn For You. As always, here is your study buddy Anshika, and now we are going to continue our journey of Scratch. So tell me, how is it going? Are you guys enjoying it and getting the things I am telling you? I hope things are getting clear, and till now we have covered different blocks, right? We did our motion blocks, then we covered our pen blocks, then also we did our looks block. So now let us have a recap of what we did in our earlier video. Basically, there we talked about different parts of looks block, right? How we can make our sprite grow and shrink. Then we also saw some different things regarding it. So it was basically what we taught in our last video. Now it's the time to jump onto our other block. So tell which other block we are going to talk of. In this one, we are going to talk of sound block. Yes, now it's time to add some sounds to our animations, because till now we have done motion, we have changed our costumes. Now there should be some dhamaka, right? So now let's see here. What basically does it do? It just add a sound to our sprites. So different things we can set according to us, like volume, its tempo and other aspects. Now let us look on to some other blocks. The very first one, as the name suggests, start sound. It will play a sound and wait for it to end. Now if we don't want that to be ended till last, what we will do? We will use this one block. Play sound until done. Like we can just pause it whenever we want. Then it comes stop all blocks. If any other sound is playing in background, we can use this block and stop those sounds. Moving on to another one is change volume by. If we want to increase or decrease our volume, we will use this one block. We can set the volume in percentage as well. Then we can clear all the sound effects too. Then there are some other blocks we will look when we'll jump onto our Scratch editor. Now it's time to make our cat noisy. Now Scratchy was moving, now it will even shout too. So let's see how we are going to do it. The very first thing, and quite very easy, we will use the event block to control it, and then we will play a sound of meow. So cat sound is quite very easy. We have different sounds available here, right? So if we want to say, we can just play it as per our timings. Then the next sound comes is play sound until done. Yes. So if we want to change some sounds, so we will use this one, like play the sound until it is completed, and then we can add on other sound. Moving on to the other thing is how we can change volume. It's also quite very easy. We can set the volume to 0% or whatever we require, and later on we can change its sound. So like it is pop, pop, pop. So you would have heard these sounds, right? Let us jump onto our Scratch editor, and there I'll show it to you. So yes, here we are into our Scratch editor. Now you are aware of this motion block, which is of blue color. The next one, looks block, I told you. Now this comes our sound block. So with the colors also you can distinguish them. This I told you when I was explaining you the blocks on the basis of shapes, right? There we also talked about colors. So the very first thing we are going to do is we'll make this cat say meow. So let's play it. We will just go into our events block, choose this when green flag clicked. Then we will play a sound. So go here, and from here you can just choose this play sound until done. Drag and drop it here, and then say meow for 2 seconds. So you can also set this. We can do this from looks block, right? So here we have this say. We can just add on this, and what is it going to say? We can just make it type here meow. So now let's play this and check it. You heard the sound? It was quite funny, right? So let's play it again. Just hear it properly. I'll just play it once more. See how cutely a Scratchy is saying meow. Yes? So this is how we are going to add on sound effects. Once we add them, it really gets interesting when we are hearing different sounds. So now let's hear the sound of pop. we can just remove these blocks and go on to our pop sound. So how we are going to edit? We can use some other blocks here, right? As I told you, we can set our volume. So just go here and choose this set our volume. In starting it can be 0% and later on we will set it. So now what we are going to repeat, we can just even repeat the sound, because once it is going to play, you won't have that much effectiveness. We can just repeat it. So every time we can change the volume, because it is 0 in starting, we will change it and increase the volume slowly, and later on you can hear it. Then start sound. So which start sound? We can just change the sounds from here. As it is coming meow, we can have different sounds as well. So we will add on to some pop sound here. As here you can see on the top, you will find this block of sounds. In downward section, you will find this, and here you can find number of sounds you can use as per your own. So for now, we are just looking for a pop sound. Let's search it here, pop sound, and we'll just click on it to add it. We can remove this meow sound for now, and as soon as this pop sound is added, now just go back onto your code, and here you will have this option to change off pop. So here our pop sound is set. Now we will just wait for a second so that it will play. Go into your control blocks, and from there just choose this, wait for 1 second. So this is how it is going to play. So let's see how is it going to play. Now I don't think so it will play pop sound, but we have set this code here, so let's play it. You heard the sound, right? But here we haven't changed the volume, right? Let's set it to 5. And here we are going to repeat this 20 times. You can set it so that you can easily hear it. Yes, and so play it. You will find the sound gradually increasing. Listen it carefully. So I hope you can hear the sound, right? So this is how we can play different sounds. Now, the very next thing we are going to do is we'll create a project, a very simple project, so that you can easily understand how these blocks work. We have covered different blocks, right? So this is what we are going to create now. Let's jump onto our Scratch editor again. Yes. So for this, we will just choose our different sprites and different backdrops. So let's do it. We'll just go here and we'll choose one backdrop for our project. So since we are going to create a horse project, let's select some background as such of night. Just choose as per your own. We can just take this one for now, woods, and from here just remove the Scratchy and take one horse as a sprite. So here we can search as well, or we can just scroll down, just find it. You will get the horse here. Let's see if you can find it. So I hope now you're almost ready to create some projects. Once we will be done with 2 or 3 blocks are more left, and once we will do that, we will start directly doing our projects. So here I cannot find it. We can just go in the section of animals. Can you see the horse here? I hope it is available here, or else we have to import it. We can do that too, but I think horse will be here. So yes, we have this unicorn here. Horse, let's search for horse here. Go and search for horse. Yes, we have this horse here, right? So this is how we are going to make it. Let's start coding. So the very first thing we need is, we'll just go into our events block. Just select this when green flag clicked, then we'll go into our motion block and set its direction. So what we basically do, we point in certain direction and then we turn it so that we can provide it a movement. After this, we will change its costume, right? Because as I told you, when Scratchy was moving, we were changing its costume. And how we are going to do this? We'll go in our looks block. So here, this comes switch costume to horse B, or we can say 1. We can just select anyone. We can, let's say for now, the very first one. Then we will set its rotation style. And what is it going to be? It is going to be all round. So here, just go from here and just choose this one. Now you'll have to set its coordinate. Select the coordinates and set it here. After this, start a sound. Now it's time to add the sound. And what is the sound of horse? Can you tell me? I hope you know the sound of horse. That is horse gallop. And see, exactly it is showing as per your sprite. So the sprite you are going to choose, it will show the options as per it. After this, we are going to repeat a certain block. Okay. So what we are going to repeat, since we have to just make it run as well. So we will repeat it. And then we will move some steps. This is all what you can create on your own, right? You have to just think what you want to add, and that is the thing you are going to add. And as it will move, we will need to change its costume, right? So just switch backdrops. No, sorry, backdrops not. We will switch our costume to horse B. So this is how it is going to move. Then let's make it wait for a second or some time so that we can just hear its sound too, because we are going to make it sound right. Now it's time to change its costume again. Go here and just change its costume, and then again just have a wait block. So basically we have just made a structure, right? And something is left. We can just make it again rotate. You know, the horse moves like this. It goes up and down bit. So this is what we are going to do with this our turn effect. See, as it goes up, now it need to come down too. So this is what we are going to add these effects. For this we have these turn effects, and then we'll have a sound. So let's have some other sound as well here. And coming here, we have the sound as of horse. So let's see if we can have some other sound. Click on it, and so horse. So let's try some other sound here, and this is the sound. So let's drag and drop it here at the end. Yes. So we are almost done, but we need to set these things, right? We haven't set our coordinates and everything. Our rotation style was all around. Then comes our repeat it. We can just repeat this for 10 times. Then we can move it 20 steps. After this, we'll change our costume to B, and then our costume to horse A. We'll make it wait for 0.2 second, like it will be sufficient, I hope. And we haven't set the coordinates, right? So we can set this as let's take it minus 160 so that it can go to the left side, and let us keep it 0. So yes, we are almost done. So now it will turn by 15 degrees here, and it will turn by 10 degrees there. So let's set this. It's okay, I hope. Let's take it onto the full screen and see our project. Yes. Oh wow, so our horse ran first, and then it just created a sound. So wasn't it interesting? See, with the very small code block we have created this simple thing. So once you will learn these all elements, later on you can just make your good projects. So this is how our sound blocks end here. We have almost covered everything of sound block. Now we'll just meet you in our next video, and there we'll almost cover our different other blocks. So till then, stay connected and keep learning, and don't forget to practice now, because it's the time now you should start creating your projects. Once you will start creating them, it will get very much interesting. So thank you and bye.